extra.
When you gonna come around?
Studio crew. I think that deserves a round of applause, man. Give it up, man, for Todd Edwards. That's right, live and direct from New Jersey, USA, over in the UK right now, collaborating with Matt Jam Lamont. We got some Matt Jam who's in the studio. And also the release of the album as well, the best of iRecords.
Yeah.
10 years. Have you brought any copies down to give to the 1X Massive?
Actually, I think I might have some in my record case, so...
Oh, yeah. We're hoping, man. We're hoping. Because I know these 1Extra listeners, they're really on the case when it comes to prizes.
Cool, mate. Cool.
Well, cool. Nice mix. Some nice bits in there as well. Some unusual bits as well. As the Lacrimosa track. Tell me a little bit about that.
Basically, it's something I wanted to remix. It's not anything official, but I don't know. I just always want to bring something new to the scene, and I just always want to take something from my own. Quick
description of the track so people can kind of.
It's basically an English choir. It's
kind of choir.
Yeah, I mean, I actually heard one of their tracks on some kind of soundscape satellite radio station, and I loved it so much that I went out. I thought it was a girl singer, but it actually was a choir, and the music is so angelic, and it's almost like something you would hear at a church. And when I heard this particular track, I was like, this has potential to have like a 4/4 beat behind it.
Yeah.
So I sped it up, cut it up, and did my thing. And I don't know. I just always want to bring something new, just to give some people something to think about.
Big question though, like with quite a lot of your tracks, will it see the light of day?
It's hard to say. I mean, there are things obviously like the Beyonce mysteriously made it out, and who knew that was going to happen. So I wouldn't hold your breath, but I wouldn't say it's out of the question either. So
that's fair enough.
But just to let you know, none of these things, all that new stuff that I played for you, you were the first radio station to hear it. So.
Yeah. Big up to Todd Edwards, man, bringing down some exclusives for 1Extra tonight. That Numbers track as well. That was different kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Different kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Is that something you're going to be putting out through
We shall see. So
fair enough.
Everything is very vague right now.
Okay. We've been asking people anyway to email and text in some questions to you, Todd. And a guy called Michael Jerome, he's been on the case tonight. He got about 4 questions here. We'll see which ones. Says, any chance of a CD of your collaborations with Matt Lamont, Carl Brown, and EZ coming out on a CD?
Well, I did something with EZ about 6 months back. That's still sitting on the burner. Needs some touch-ups, but I'm sure at some point that'll be finished.
Yeah.
The collaborations that are going with Matt right now have been great. I mean, honestly, he's been one of the most easiest people to work with, and I'm not just saying that because he's standing right behind me.
He's holding the gun to your head.
I would. If I were lying, you would get that really glazed over. Oh yeah, it's been great, but it really has been very relaxing. So I find it very difficult to collaborate with people.
Yeah.
I think that the vibe that I'm with working with Matt has been great, and I think that even with
how many tracks have you got in the bag then, would you say, with Matt?
Right now we have Waiting for the Light, which we have the dub and the main vocal mix, and then we're also working with this new R&B singer named Sona. And as far as what's going to be happening with
UK artist.
She's got a great voice, powerful voice. And so far, we're working on that right now, and it's coming really good. So, I think the future looks pretty bright with some collaborations, as long as it's cool with him.
Cool. Let's bring Matt Jam in, as he's brought you down on the studio. He's babysitting for Todd Edwards while he's over in the UK. How you doing, Matt?
Not too bad, Rich. Not too bad.
Good stuff. Well, obviously, you got solo records. You signed to iRecords. What label will we see these collaborations come out? Always something seems to get in the way with Todd Edwards tracks. I mean, I know he's done some stuff with Carl, and some tracks never get released. Which label will they?
We're going to flip a coin.
No, we kind of had a discussion about it yesterday. We don't go over the negotiation table. We go with the Xbox. And so far, I'm winning on the Xbox, so it's coming out on solo. I think Waiting for the Light is definitely coming out beginning of October, and that's definitely going to happen.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit on anything that me and Todd do. It's just going to be done, and about 8 weeks is the longest it's going to sit around. So definitely October, and I'm sure you'll get your copy in the next couple of weeks.
And it should be in the stores then. Well, that's good, man. That's very refreshing to know, because it does my head in when we're having to wait for tracks and stuff like that. But it's good to see that you're on the case anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing is that we've been friends outside of the scene, and like I said, we have good business relations. So you know how political things usually get, but when you can get past all that, you can make things happen. It's real easy.
Brilliant.